it's me who's going to talk about eco-friendly garden. So since she talked about
asserting her
obesity,
dominance.
it's in continuation to that, I would say. What is eco-friendly garden? I would say it's all about working with nature. We grow our own plants in the backyard or balcony or even the windowsills. We can just pluck the tomatoes and eat it. It's okay. We can just take the herbs like mint, basil leaves, thyme and rosemary and add it to our cooking. That would be very nice, I would say. Okay. So, every pound of vegetable or fruit grown reduces approximately 2 pounds of carbon emissions, which causes global warming. So we can help by growing our own food, we can help global warming reducing. Okay? So, I would suggest grow your own food. As long as there is earth to plant and grow in, gardening will be around. I think you all would agree with me. Because it's fresher and cheaper. 68% of American adults are overweight and 28% of them are obese. This is a direct consequence of commercially grown food that we consume every day. Okay? So now it's time for us to grow our own food. And gardening is also a perfect hobby for all of us. Even 5-year-old children would love to run to the garden and get some herbs for us. If we ask them, they will run. They will go and get flowers, they would go get fruits, vegetables. If say for example, if you grow a mango tree in your backyard, yes, kids will run there and get the mangoes, right? So convert your yard into a sustainable garden by eliminating some of your lawn, which would save a lot of time on you for lawn. Instead of lawn mowing, you can do something else, I would say. So, this is a picture that I'm giving you for a landscape, for life, and in that, the main thing that I want to show you is, this is Chicago City Hall. Oh my God. That's which is growing plants on the roof.
Wait.
By that, the green group saves the City Hall Chicago $5,000 a month on utility bill.
How is that?
Because it says that data from the first summer showed roof temperature reduction of 70 degrees and air temperature reduction of 15 degrees. And this is a picture of green roof that I'm talking about. Like you can just grow some ornamental plants on the roof, I would say. It's easy, but you have to put a different type of roof. That one I'm going to give you a picture of this. The green roof, there are two kinds of green roofs, intensive and extensive. Basically, this idea came up in 2008 first in California. And I'm sorry, bear with me. It also improves the air quality and act in stormwater management. And energy efficiency is another advantage of green roofs. traditional roots offer the highest heat loss in winter and retention in summer. So you remember that I talked about herb gardening? All you need is just a pot where you can fill soil and then put the seeds. And if you want to conserve water on that, just add a little mulch to it. You can grow this. These are the types of herbs that you can grow. And this is Florida gardening. Like in Florida, almost all vegetables and fruits grow because we have very good climate. And our friend Andrew gave me one of his friend's contacts, and she is growing, her farm is called Jessica's Farm in Sarasota. These are the pictures that I have taken from her website. She's a certified organic farmer, I would say. She's growing all these things, so it's easy. It's not hard. We have to do it. And the tall trees and plants would naturally provide shades for more sun-sensitive and short plants. So it's good that we should grow some tall plants also. And also, I would say that on the gardening, we have to create our own compost heap. This is a picture of compost heap that we have to build one in our backyard. What it does is, just you build one and put all your waste, like plants, even when you skin the vegetables, you just put it over there. So it helps us to feed the plants that we grow. So we don't have to waste any of our, even the leftover foods, we can just throw that in the bin. Instead of throwing into the sink, throw it into that bin. That would help us. Okay? If we don't have place in our balcony or in our backyard, we can just enroll ourselves in a community gardening. There is one called Kitchen and Community Gardening, where the Kitchen Gardener International, it's a non-profit organization of 35,000 people helping others to grow their own food. And it was started in Maine, USA by Roger Wyden, that's him. And he's conducting a lot of education garden in the schools and food bank gardens wherever it's available. 8 minutes ago. Okay. And recently the World Kitchen Garden Day was celebrated on August 30th. Here is my path to the eco-friendly garden. This is a plantain tree. This is lemon. This is green chilies. There was a shortage 3 months ago on the supply of green chilies. It cost $9 a pound. So me and my neighbor, we planted the green chilies. He gave me the plant actually. And this is papaya, mango, and maple leaf. So in conclusion, I would say, okay, sorry. Any questions? Yes.
Are you going to make syrup from that maple?
Sorry?
Are you going to make syrup from that maple?
Make soup?
Syrup.
Syrup?
Syrup
Yeah,
from
pancakes.
maple. Oh,
Maple
okay.
syrup?
I think this is,
Syrup?
this maple tree is not for syrup. I don't think. It's just a tall plant giving shades, I would say. That's it. Any other question? Yes, ma'am.
When did you start gardening?
I got this house in 2014 March, so I started doing this from that time. And this one was presented as a housewarming gift from one of my friends, the plantain tree. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, 2 questions. First, how do you pronounce your whole name? Because I was reading that on the slide.
Padmavati J. Lakshmi Narasimhan. Lakshmi Narasimhan is my husband's name.
That is a tongue twister.
So I'm not even attempted.
Which one, okay, so let's say we want to get started on our own little garden thing.
Yes.
Which one would be the easiest little herb that we want to grow that's very convenient for a lot of
Mint.
uses?
Her question is, which one is the easiest one to grow? I would say mint, cilantro or parsley, basil. You just buy a pot, fill half of it with mud or garden soil, and then if you buy a mint leaves from the store, you get the stem, right? You just plant it. That's it. You would get the plant. I have it.
cilantro.
Cilantro, yes. You get that. You just plant it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So my conclusion: prevention is better than cure. The United Nations estimates that food production need to be increased by 70% to feed the projected global population of 9 billion by 2050. So it's better that every one of us play our role in creating an eco-friendly garden. Today's seeds are tomorrow's plants.